Hello everyone, this is Serdar and in today's tutorial I am going to be modeling a coffee shop in ArchiCAD. We are going to model Scratch and use basic commands like vault and some advanced techniques. But before we get started, I would just like to ask you to like this tutorial. It helps me out a lot, and if you haven't already, I suggest you to subscribe because I am going to make tutorials like this often. Anyway, let's get started modeling this Starbucks coffee. We start from changing units very first. I don't like to work with millimeter. From options menu, project preferences, and working units. Click this millimeter and click this centimeter. Since we don't have any starting helping sketches or dimensions, I will decide this using table arrangement. I'm gonna place table first. I can change the chair number from here and click OK. I rotate this by Ctrl+E and click rotating center, after that typing 45 degree. I copy with Ctrl+D and click here. I select again and copy with same distance. Although I will not use it in the future, I draw a slab and determine the borders. I'm just going to make the basic walls of the building and change the type to simple. I change the dimension to 20 cm. I apply detail dimensions. I select this wall and stretch by clicking its edge. I'm just gonna click here and while pressing shift key, I'm gonna click other corner. I press tab key, type 50 and press minus. That does the trick. I do same things here too. I'm just gonna make interior walls and then I'm gonna copy these tables with Ctrl+Shift+D to inside. I delete this and copy again. It seems that the space is not enough after placing the tables. I'm gonna stretch with Mark tool and Ctrl+H. We don't need composite slabs. I change it to simple style. And if you want to change the visual style, you can use this button. I'm gonna change it with white model. Now I will determine the main shape of the building. I'm gonna use the shell tool. I click the second image under the shell command to use custom working plane. After that, I click the surface. I'm gonna place roughly and fix it in the elevation. I determine the extrusion length. I go to north elevation and going to complete design shape. I'm just gonna click shell and click this button in the opening menu. This will change the path of the shell and I can redesign it. Even I can make chamfer of the corners. I'm gonna click this and type a radius to 100. Maybe it deserves 150. I want to control this from top view, so I press F2 and go to plan view. I click the shell and move to the edge and click again to change the extrusion. I'm gonna fix the edge to slab's edge, but I cannot see the slab. So I'm gonna click here and uncheck the cover fields. It seems that the thickness of the shell is not thick enough. Let's click it and change to 50. It seems that these tables are flying. I'm gonna select them and change its elevation from here. I'm going to place the railings. I think the best railing tool is ArchiCAD among the other BIMs. I don't need extra design for this tutorial for now. I'm gonna use favorite designs. I'm gonna start from here, from this corner to here. I don't need handrails, so I'm just going to click Ctrl+T and click from this window, click the minus. This path isn't fixing the wall, it must stick to wall. I click the edge and offset 5 cm. Because of railing passes through the wall, I will disable its extension from the settings menu. After the railings, we can make doors and windows. For do this, I'm going to use curtain wall tool. Of course, we can use basic door and window tools, but I want a sample of usage of the curtain wall. I'm just gonna click onto this wall. I'm gonna delete this wall anyway. This is the basic curtain wall and needs to redesign. I'm gonna click and press Ctrl+T. I click the scheme. Delete the segments by clicking minus and change width to 100. And height to 210. I'll change the starting pattern from center, but it can be changed in the 3D window too. We need to change panel type too. It is district panel but must be a main panel. Main panel generates the glass paths. I'm gonna click the panel from here and change the panel type to main type and click OK. The tables are looking very bad and useless. They need some arrangement. I delete one of them and replace. Even they don't have appropriate looking. We can change these models for better one. I'm gonna select this round table and change its properties. If I change its number of legs, it will turn into its thumbnail picture. Copy and press Ctrl+T. Go to chairs. This chair is nice. It has multiple variation. I'm gonna select this one. Let's delete all and replace with new layout. Ctrl+U for array and click distribute and 3 here. OK. First click reference point and second one is destination. I copy here too. The legs of the chair are not visible, therefore I am changing the shading again. I'm gonna adjust settings of the aluminum joinery, so I click it and press Ctrl+T. I go to frames and click corner. I select a thinner corner model. We need to fix this frame. It must start from this corner, not the end divided, so I'm gonna go to scheme and pattern design and click the start with pattern. I'm gonna do similar changes. You should try these parameters and experience the results. I'm setting the thickness to 13. You can also change the position of the pattern in 3D, but it will be independent and become custom from main settings. So I click the edit button. A new menu appears. These are similar substance, but now I can change the specific scheme which I selected. I'm gonna add two entrance door. I need to convert some panels to door. If I right click the panel, it will be isolated in 3D and I can turn the panel to a door or any pattern which I selected. I'm just gonna open a door here too, but that door panel need to be adjusted, at least 90 cm. So I'm just gonna select the scheme and changing offset value. Or I can just click and drag it manually. I can change the settings of the door with Ctrl+T and I will mirror the door to fix the orientation. Now I'm gonna adjust some materials, making some specification. I'm speeding up here. Now I need to delete the excess of the wall. There are different ways to do it, but I'm going to show you the solution that you can use in every design. We are just going to determine a custom shape morph and give it an invisible layer and then intersect it with the wall. You can design lots of crazy things with that. Just draw a shape and intersect with your slabs, walls, etc. Of course, you can use Subtract too. That will open interesting shaped spaces onto your walls. I make my shape with Move tool here and extrude it among the model. After that, I'm just gonna press Ctrl+L and click the hidden layer. Select the walls and click the Get Target Elements. Ctrl+L and open the visibility of the hidden layer. When it's visible, I select it and click the Get Operator Elements button and press Execute. Walls are intersected with the Move knob. I can turn off the visibility of the move. I'm gonna fix the logic error here. It seems that visitors can't enter the venue, therefore railing closed the door. I'm gonna offset it a little bit. I pay attention to the railing coming to aluminum. Final step is adding signboards. It's very simple. Just add a text object in the library. We added the text but we need to add the logo of the coffee shop. So I will make a rectangle with morph. After that, I'm just gonna add a texture for it and assign the texture to the morph. I need to cut out the logo from this. Therefore, I click the edge of the morph and draw a line around the logo with pencil tool. After drawing the border, I can delete the other parts of the morph, like a paper. I'm just gonna change this mouse arrow by clicking. Now I can edit the lines like 3ds Max. I'm just gonna delete the other edges. As you can see, there is only logo left. Now I can place this on the wall by rotating with Ctrl+E. It looks very bad. There is a scale problem. I need to scale it up, but logo will still be the same and will be tiled. Here the other method comes into play. First, I'm gonna scale it up. After that, I'm gonna use the UV tool of ArchiCAD. It's under Documents, Creative Imaging, Align 3D Texture, and I click the Set Origin. After that, click the Start Point of the morph. Now logo is matched with the morph. I'm just gonna extrude the morph in order to come out smooth in 3D. I'm just gonna make the font bold in the settings and the model will be ready to render. Here is the render I take from Lumion. I hope you enjoyed with this tutorial. Do not forget to subscribe and like. If you have any question and suggestion, leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. See you at the next time.